my friends, and welcome to episode 34 of our Football Manager 2021 Let's Play with Rangers. Apologies once again for the incorrect scheduling. Hopefully this week this should be Friday's episode if everything goes to plan. If not, apologies again. I'm trying to make sure that we get in our routine, and I've been focusing on getting the Twitch up and running, but that doesn't mean that YouTube should have to suffer. You guys shouldn't have to suffer. If you're interested in the Twitch, come over, check us out. There will be a link down below for that. It is getting up and running as a variety. Football Manager will stay as exclusively on the YouTube, so there will be no Football Manager across there. That will be a variety of games across there, including the Europa Universalis, where we did finish the Karaman save. We are currently running a Prussia save, a Brandenburg to Prussia so far, and we'll form Germany pretty soon, I would imagine, as well, if we haven't already formed them by the time this video is live. So since the last episode, which in theory should have been yesterday's episode, go check that out if you haven't already seen it, where we played Inter Milan, the result that is on screen right now. We gave them a bit of revenge for last season. We then played Motherwell. We won 5-0. Ryan Kent, Lovro Meyer, Filip Benkovic, Nathan Young-Coombs and Mohamed Daramy on the score sheet against Motherwell before we played Dundee. A brace from Lovro Meyer, Antonio Marin on the score sheet, Tony Weston, Ryan Kent and Leon King in amongst the goals before we went to play Spartak Moscow at home. My phone is not on mute. Apologies for that, guys. We then played Spartak Moscow while I try and mute my phone. We won 2-0. Nathan Patterson getting us off to a flyer, Benkovic scoring, and then it was kind of just a see it out kind of thing before we played Aberdeen. A 4-1 win in Pittodrie. Nathan Young-Coombs with a brace, followed by a Lovro Meyer brace. Good performance there. We then played Hibs. Excuse me, I'm just losing my voice just now, that's all it is, guys. I've got a bit of a bug just now, which is again part of the reason why I've not been uploading, because I can't record as much and do the Twitch as much as I want to, because I just lose my voice. Hibs is a 4-0 win. Holzek, Kent, Benkovic and Leon King with the goals. Alejandro Rodriguez got himself off for Hibs. We then played Dundee. We won 2-1. Nathan Young-Coombs and Filip Benkovic on the score sheet. Young-Coombs in amongst the goals again before we played Spartak Moscow in Russia. A 4-3 victory. We were in a bit of cruise control here. Ryan Kent with a brace, Lovro Meyer with a goal, Nathan Patterson with a goal, and they came back at us quite strong. Gus Teal and a late goal, getting them back to 4-3 to give us a bit of a sweat at the end, but we held strong for another win in the Champions League. Before we played Kilmarnock, we won 1-0 through Pavlovic, giving us the win there, and then we played St Mirren, a 4-0 win there. Lovro Meyer with a brace, Ross McCrory with his first goal of the season, I believe that was, and Adam Holzek with a late goal to finish it off. Today we play Bayern Munich at home. Our only blip in the Champions League in 2 seasons in the group stage is against Bayern Munich away from home. Excuse the yawning, I don't know why I'm yawning, I'm not even tired, I don't know what is going on. But before we get into that, we'll have a look at the group stage. So a win here sets us through, guaranteed. A draw probably sets us through. In fact, a draw does set us through because it would have a 4-point gap to Bayern. But it wouldn't guarantee us the group. A win also wouldn't guarantee us the group, depending on results between Inter and Spartak Moscow. And then our result across there, of course. So it's kind of an interesting group. We've got a chance of getting through again. Let's hope we can. The league table, we are top runaway leaders. 12 games, 12 wins, 36 points. 40 goal difference, 6-point lead. Sorry, a 7-point lead with a game in hand at this stage is absolutely crazy. I felt early on Celtic were stepping up under Niko Kovac. I don't feel they are anymore. That said, if you look at the stats, Lovro Meyer is absolutely cruising this league. I'm so glad we got him on a new contract. We're going to skip pitch side now to Ibrox with its reduced capacity, of course, for this season, while we build the capacity for next season. And we will take on Bayern Munich. Here we are pitch side with our usual sort of team. There's a couple of changes, but obviously we've been resting players in games leading up to Champions League games, particularly big ones. Livakovic is in, Patterson's in, Benkovic is in, Pavlovic is in. I pronounced his name wrong before twice. Bradaric is in, Nico's in, Ross McCrory, Young-Coombs, Lovro Meyer, Ryan Kent, and the unbelievable Adam Holzek leads the line. So let's get into this game. Good luck, lads. I have faith, I have faith, I have faith. In we go. Match preview. Let's go. Let's get ourselves a win. I've got absolute massively bad cramp in my back, so if you hear me wincing at any point, that is why. I don't know why. I think I've just spent too long in this chair the past few days. Tomorrow is my day off from any content creation, so I'll not have to sit in the chair too much. And tomorrow will be Wednesday, so I'll be watching the Rangers game as well. I think it's at Johnston we're playing as Ryan Kent brings it in. Lovromer out to Bradaric. Good ball in. Holzik. Is it onside? There's no sort of any animation suggesting that this is going to get disallowed right now, so we're celebrating the Czech Republic International's 12th goal of the season. Unbelievable turn of form from him. I was suspecting that this was offside at one point or another here. I still am not sure if it was or not. We'll maybe get the lines in another replay. It might give us it. We are indeed getting that, but we'll find out. Oh wow, that looks like he's well on there. The far side defender keeping him on, and given the prolific, certainly in big games, Czech Republic International, an absolute tap-in. Bradaric away, finds Kent. Gave him a new contract. He had 18 months left and there was no interest in him. I was considering at that point he's maybe at that age where we could sell him on, but there was no interest, so I thought, you know what, I'm not going to risk losing him on a free. Let's just give him a new contract. So he has had a new contract offer. He has not yet accepted that. Nico steps in brilliantly here. Oh, it's a poor pass. He had two men there. I think one of them was offside, so he had to get that right. But Anona launches forward. Pavlovic, a monster in there. Nico steps in well. The former Barcelona man. Kent. Back to Nico. Out wide to Nathan Patterson, the guy that came through our youth system. And another one of those, Nathan Youngcombe, signed from Chelsea, I believe, in real life. Coming through our youth system now. Heads just over the bar. This is a very, very positive start at Ibrox. Inter also winning. So as things stand, we would be first, Inter second, and Bayern Munich out of the Champions League, which is crazy to think about. Nico picks up. Nathan Patterson. Great ball into Adam Holzik. Oh, Holzik. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he's hit it straight at Anona. I've had him about 2 seasons now and I still don't know how to pronounce his name. It's absolutely criminal. Lovromer with the corner, whips in. Holzik straight in on Onana again. The former Ajax goalkeeper, of course, in net replacing Manuel Neuer, the forever present Bayern Munich goalkeeper. Ball in from Mayer was decent but cleared away. Bradaric picks up, just needs to get a good pass away here. Finds Ross McCrory, back to Bradaric, who's lost out, and this is dangerous. Thomas Muller with space to run in. There were 2-on-1 against the last defender. Dominik Livakovic steps up tall, keeps the concentration, and shows why we paid £12 million for him to replace Robbie McCrory and let Robbie McCrory go in the end. A proper replacement for Alan McGregor. Dominik Livakovic has been club legend replaced by a top quality goalkeeper. As we continue on, Bayern Munich definitely coming into this game. We've had maybe slightly better the chances. Thomas Muller having probably the biggest chance of the game though, other than Holzik's tapping, which surprisingly has an XG of less than 1 from that range. But I think it's difficult to argue that we've not been in this game. So I want to go. I'm pleased with how it's going. Don't want to give them too much. Don't want to criticise them. Don't want to do anything else. Just go out, keep doing what you're doing, and hopefully the result will come. Kimmich, Pavlovic away, absolute monster in the air is the Serbian international. Gnabry. I'm not even going to try and pronounce this name. Into Gorseka. Oh, it's a good finish. That'll mean we're equal on points with Inter now, but Bayern Munich are no longer out of the Champions League. In fact, no, will they still be 4 points behind us? They would be. They need to win. So they're going to keep coming. Leon Gorseka, obviously top player. Livakovic just gets underneath it, unfortunately for us. But it's a good finish. He really should have been closed down a bit more there. That's a bit frustrating from us. But hey ho, you know, it's going okay. A 1-1 draw against Bayern Munich we would have taken. Kimmich. Gorzeka getting space, he lost his man there. A little bit of nervy times. Kent's not having a good game on that right hand side. Wondering how we can change that. I'm just trying to have a think. We've got Kai Kennedy on the bench. Is he ready for a game like this? Adam Holzik brings it in. Great defending from the defender. Stood up tall, timed it to perfection. We've got Mohamed Darami as well. We'll go with Kai Kennedy. He's got really good dribbling, Kai Kennedy, so let's hope for that. McCrory just underneath it as Onana takes it off the top of his head. Unlucky from the skipper there. Who else isn't having a great game? Ross McCrory is not having a great game. We'll bring on Harley Ewan. This is a bit of a risk, but we'll bring the young man on as we've missed the goal here. It's a corner kick. We're dangerous from set pieces. We know we're dangerous from set pieces. We've got great players in here. We've got a great routine. Lovro-Meyer's corner. And it finds the head of Filip Benkovic. Onana came, got caught in no man's land. No man on the post. And Filip Benkovic tucking home as Harley Ewan comes on for Ross McCrory. He's not having the best of games, the skipper. Let's give him a break. And we will look to see out this game soon. Poor throw in from Bradaric. Cleared away only as far as Pavlovic though. Harley Ewan, the youngster. Bradaric. Nico. Young Coombs. Lovro-Meyer, great defending again, just stood up. And it goes Adam Holzik for his brace to give us a 3-1 lead at Ibrox. What a performance from the Glasgow Rangers. We are going to bring on Charles Elena. It wasn't the sub that I was planning on making just now, but we'll bring on Charles Elena. Just a bit of time wasting and, freshen up some legs in that midfield. Nico's had an extremely good game from memory. Let's see how Elena can get on. He is not the same player since his injury. Unfortunately, probably means that I am going to be looking to sell him, cash in, make the profit that we can on him. We're bringing this out of defence quite nicely here. Nathan Patterson needs to get a pass off. Does find Nathan Young-Coombs, who unfortunately, I thought he was away from David Alaba there, but Alaba stood up tall. Lewandowski, one of the most prolific goal scorers of his generation. Kimmich. Back to Lewandowski, he's hit the post. I was saying how prolific he was just a second ago. Inter are 4-2 up. As things stand, Inter and Rangers qualify. It's off the post from Pavlovic from 2 yards out. The assistant is going to save his blushes, but you cannot legislate for that miss. Thankfully we are 3-1 up. The assistant would have ruled that out anyway, but you've got to be finishing that. Harley Ewan away, showing again that we have top players in the air. And this is the benefit again of us having Harley Ewan, Ross McCrory as our deep line playmakers. It's that extra aerial presence. They're both converted centre backs. Holzik, I see the idea there. It's not going to work. It's just going to run through to Onana. I had no one supporting him, unfortunately. Thomas Muller. Oh, Serge Gnabry in all sorts of space as we start to tire. But we've got Dominik Livakovic in goal. Never any threats when we've got Livakovic in goal. Bradaric brings it out. Harley Ewan, the youngster. Any Benkovic, Charles Elena. Back to Harley Ewan. Holzik. Mayer. He's going to find another one of our academy products. Kai Kennedy. Poor touch from him. He has been linked with Bayern Munich in real life, of course, as well. Kai Kennedy. Launch forward. Gnabry. Kimmich. Good standing up there from Harley Ewan. Showing why I have enough faith in him not to sign someone this season and throw him into big games like this. Top player. And I feel like he is going to be something very, very special. I feel bad that he's not getting the centre back role, but I like him in this role. We have beaten Bayern Munich 3-1. We are a different animal when we are at Ibrox. That shows once again. Livakovic takes man of the match. It doesn't surprise me. I don't think he was man of the match for me. I would have gone with Adam Holzik personally. But, I cannot complain. He made 2 or 3 big saves. That was really special, lads. That's another 2 million in the kitty. In fact, it's way more than that. Because we are through the Champions League group stage once again. I'm not going to show the Inter game. We are going to skip forward to... I want to have a break. I'm missing the cup final, but purely because it's only a couple of games away. I want to get to the January transfer window. So I think we've not done Hearts. I don't think we've done Hearts. We've done Motherwell a few times because we were our bogey team earlier on. We're kind of getting over that. We will skip to the game against Hearts. We've not recorded a game against them. let's come back for that next episode. That'll be our sort of January preview, and then we'll come back for the Celtic game at Ibrox after January. So that's the next 2 episodes planned. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Hopefully, if things go to plan, this will be out on Friday, and we'll have a consistent schedule just before it. If not, apologies again. But if you're enjoying it, hit like, hit subscribe, go check out the Twitch, and I'll hopefully catch you all next time.